So what does it look like on Twitch now? Go to Twitch. Alright. So everything looks correct. It just looks weird on mine. Gotcha. This is so weird. Alright. Go to YouTube. I don't think I could speaker, cam, mic. You can mute while recording, but you can't switch mics. Okay, so that's where I wonder if I push microphones. Probably should have pushed the other one. Because you can't really listen to music now. That's the only problem. Dang. I could listen to music, but you guys can't. So that's just a quiet stream. Here's what we'll do. I'm going to spin this around back the other way, as we usually have it. There we go. And then, validating. I'm going to go grab my stuff real quick to get ready for the stream, and then I will start. Yeah. I'll be right back. Forgot the heater. Alright, so heater. And I need to fill up the water. Oh, I never washed this, dang it. Ah! Another one. my brushes. Alright. Also, if you're wondering, and maybe it doesn't show, maybe it's not as hidden, but I do have headphones on this time for music. So I can listen to something else. So I got brushes. I'm gonna close that door. For locking some of this heat. Actually, I'm not gonna do that because I feel like the door is gonna fall off. So it's slightly open. Next step should probably be work on the damn studio. Alright. What we got? Can I pull up? Why is it stuck? Mind. Sweet, everything's working then. I have the Twitch chat pulled up, so if anything else chats, I don't know what to do. There we go. For second chances, we don't be alone. I forgot to put chapstick on. And I feel my lips being chopped. I have a semi-hillbilly humidifier in the corner over here. Ow! That's a phone. But you can see I have the jar in front of the heater. It's full of warm water as well, so they're not like gonna crack. But I do. Chances to be alone. What do I want to get into today? Is this pre-wax? Oh, no, that's just the linen. What am I going to get into today? I have a list. What do I do? You just do that too. Woke up this morning. Birds. So we got a few items. So I'll get this glue out of the way real quick. I feel like I should figure out how to make that zoom too. That'd be kind of cool. So, glue up for the game book. That's already, so all this stuff is done at the top. Making the plow. I didn't get any time yesterday to work on it. Give the clown glue the clown finish. So Hemingway. Okay. It is cold in here. God, it is so cold everywhere. Is that? do, because I can't really do it in here is the problem, is the plow. I can bring the tool real quick though. I'll show you guys that. This place has me out of breath all the damn time. Okay, so let's show you my piercing cradle. I did find it. It's made of cardboard, but I do have one. Like that. I guess it's supposed to go to the other side, but then I can just stick the stuff in there and pierce. Find our bone folder. It's a little bit bigger than I need though. That's always a pain to use, but I'll use this one instead. That one over there. Find our glue brush. And then yeah, so that's good. But time for show and tell. So what we got here. Alright. Let me do this. It's kind of sticky, so it's kind of weird. I guess, no. It's gonna do. Let's do 2 overhead cams. There we go. Ah! I guess I could do a little higher too. I guess, kind of. It's like a better angle. There we go. That kind of works for now. Ah. Alright. So, this was the first trial. Did not work as great as I'd like it to. It was completely off kilter. This is where the blade sits. So we got option number 1. Okay. And here's where the other one came in. This one is a little bit more straight on, so works a lot better in my opinion now, from what I've seen. Only problem is that you gotta like let those stay together, so. I see what they did. So take it all the way out. There we go. Okay. So now we open it to the width I need. Tighten that one back in. Once it gets fed back into the other nut here on the side. If it'll go in there. I don't know if it is. for a book. Tighten it all the way, keep them separated for a second while I get this to the edge, and then there we go. So now that it's taut into this screw here, I can turn a little bit at a time, and then bring it in, do it again, Do you see the problem I'm having right now, though? Is that I don't have, hold on, where's this? I'm gonna make that bigger. No, I want this one to be bigger. Because then I can just see. Alright. So yeah, I get a little bit of time. But the problem I'm going to have, I'm going to turn that back off because it's going to disturb me the entire time. Hey, what's up, Ava? Hello! What's going on? Turn that off. I'm doing good. Hanging in there. Demonstrating my little plow. My little bookbinder's plow. But I have to do the other part of it, which I still haven't done. So, that's what we're going to try to do today, is some of this. Ooh, pasta time. I am a dinner watching episode show thing. Hello! Oh man. Yeah, she showed up. I did text her real quick. I was like, Ava's in the chat. She's in Hamburg right now. She finished a race today. She's eating chicken katsu. Ow! I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I'll grab some water quick. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. No. Because I have to make a vise with it. How do I do that? Like, logo's coming. I actually need to talk to Anouk again because they have it. Yay! They had a good time today. I also need to make sure I ate lunch in a little bit, so I might just bring you guys in for lunch during my lunch break today. Figured I probably should be a little bit more involved. Hey, Anya! Hi! Yippee! Everyone's joining in. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So how would I vise it together? Because it's got to be like Let's go! Thank you. Hey, thank you, Anya. I appreciate it. You're adding to the mix. It'll keep us going. I was telling Mom about the hoodie too. I watched some guys, Australian YouTubers that made the hoodie. They have their own little shirt brand. Yeah, it was us against the 7-year-olds. But yeah, the hoodie was purchased for that. Me and Kira were gonna wear it, but it ended up just mostly me. So I made, in case you wonder what the bottom looks like. Thank you. I do think it would fit you too, but like not like fit, but you know, like suits, like you said. It doesn't really fit me right now. I have the problem where I'm getting up and I'm like, I'm heading out for a bit. Need to cook. Okay. I see you in a little bit, Ava. It'll be till, what time is it there right now? 6:50? Yeah, I know, Ava cooking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Organize the workshop from the videos. Hey! We're proud of you. It'll probably be till, because it's just about to be 10 here, or 11. So I got about 3 more hours, so you probably have enough time to eat and then come back and still catch more. You might be catching me eating. Kira, she's gonna cook, she'll show us later. Okay. Soak. I don't think I have the right cookbook for this, honestly. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, to be honest. I'm kind of concerned. Oh, he has a little cake by her name. r/place 2023 cake. Good luck with the sauce. Alright, what am I going to do? I do have an idea for this cam. We probably could set this on the embroidery machine, to be honest. Don't turn the flash on. It hurts my eyes. So if I do this... Hey Jake, why is there a cake next to my name? I don't know. You won r/place apparently? Is what it says. Did you link your Reddit account to your Oh no, it's stuck. Yeah, apparently you won r/place. So that's what I'm gathering from it. But could we? Let me turn you around so I can see it too. We could set up the embroidery machine. So if we do that, we can do that. Yeah, I think I popped the fuse in this thing. Don't know. Let's turn off this one real quick, just to see. Don't think it works. Try it. Huh? Oh. Hold on, I can't see chat by the way, so it takes me a second. Yeah. And then last one. There we go. So let's see if it turns on. Oh shit! No, I didn't break it. Okay. Sweet. That makes me feel better. So we do this then. We plug an extendo cord into this one. It charges the laptop. We plug this one in there. I need to take this back to the other area. But what you guys chatting? What you guys got? Okay, it's just quiet right now. Hat cam is not representation. Yes, I know. Hold on. I can't edit it. You guys missed Hat Cam yesterday. Embroider Cam. Hat Cam is not refresh. That is what I said. That is true. Shut up. Why did you come here to bully me? You see this? My parents know you bully me now. How dare you? You come on my stream and you bully me. This isn't fair. Hold on. Love you too. Okay, there we go. Should be good to go now. Hold on, let me fix that. There we go. So we got that there. Gotta keep you guessing. Yeah, about your love for me? Embryo Cam. No. Here we go. Maybe I should go closer. Can you see better? Nope, you just see the bottom of that. There's got to be a better way to do this. Oh, that might work. So I put it in there. Put it in this one. Yes, the Embryo Cam. I don't know if that's really a good angle, to be honest. Also, I don't think you can see this, but there's a cable running straight across. Coffee bot, thank you. Is that hot water now? That's pretty warm water. For the glue a little bit. Alright. Embroider Cam. It's not doing what I want to. So, I will swap it for another one. Because I have multiple cameras. This one's 1080p, so we'll try this one. Alright, this USB extender has got to come this way. Is it this one? No. I don't even know which one that is. So that's cool. Oh. I think that one's still good. Okay. So now this one. You said. I'll put it behind this stuff real quick. Doxing everyone. Doxing myself! I don't think I need that much length. Let's run it back that way a little bit. Oh! I kicked the water, and then it went into the heater and it scared the hell out of me. Let's do this one then.
don't want that to burn. That's close enough. Okay. So on the ground there's the glass of water in front of the heater so that way I can use it for my brushes here in a little bit. I kicked it and then it sounded like it shocked something. I was like, uh-oh. No, it was just the heater hitting the water hitting the heater part of it. So we're good. Alright, I got an embroidery cam. I don't know why. Alright. So what do we sew today? Did we sew the other side of the beanie? So I set up embroidery cam, but I don't think we need embroidery cam yet because I really don't want to embroider today. What I'm waiting for is the logo, because I got to send it back to Anya. Not Anya. Anouk. It's the A's. I got to send it back to Anouk for them to work on the final one, and then on there you'll see us embroidering the symbol on it. And I'll leave it there so people can tell me if it's going or not. So, for now, we don't really need embroidery cam. Confusing names, I'm sorry. There's another camera. That was working somehow. We have another clipped one too. Or no, this is the same one. Never mind. I thought I had two of this camera. I was like, that's pretty cool. Let's do. Let's change this camera to. Is that 270? What is this one? That's the same as that one, so. Whatever has a repeating number. I think it's this one. Yep, sweet. Let's rechange that again. Close cam. All right. Whoa! I'm glad you recognize this place, Anya, in the videos that we sent. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep it simple today. I think I'm gonna do just oh. I don't think I can do it right here. I think we'll do this another time. Okay. Bit dramatic. Send a suggestion for film. Suggestion for a film to watch tonight? Can you turn this up? Talks. Just trying to find my way to you. Well, Kira has my Apple TV, so watch Perfect Days. It's a perfect 2-hour film. Very quiet, very calming. What is this doing? I had it just fine. You already watched that one? Okay, good film though. What about Kick-Ass? I gotta finish Kick-Ass myself, but what else have I seen recently? Also, I don't want to have your Apple TV on my phone yet. Oh, you have it on the MacBook though. If you didn't bring your MacBook, I assume. I'm going to take this real quick, and I'm going to put it right here. No, I'm going to clip myself if I do that. Never mind. I'm going to put it back here for now. It's not being used. It's too big. Let's put that up there for now. Okay. So what we'll do for today is the piercing cradle stuff, getting the stuff together. We'll go from there. But let me turn that off over there. Plug it just because there's no need for it yet. And I don't need to trip over it. Making paper would be kind of cool. But I do ask, if you guys do end up watching a film, you leave me online. You just watch me in the background. Keep me on your phone in the background, just streaming, you know? It's good for me. It's good for you. But film-wise, what else have I seen? Any of the Ghibli films right now. Porco Rosso, The Wind Rises, Nausicaa. Ones that I still haven't watched. I think Kira's wanting to watch those with me, so never mind. Unless she wants to watch Kiki Delivery Service again. I think we watched it in Japanese last time, so swap it to English again. She can do the research for her essay she wants to do. What else do you want to have? What else would you watch? Did you guys watch Smiling Friends Season 2? Or did we only watch Season 1 with you guys? Because Season 2 I have on Apple TV as well. But I'd have to call Kira real quick and give her the password. Also, if you try to add it on your Apple TV on your phone, it'll trip up because it uses your iOS login. So you're one for that. Okay. Then, what else? That's good. It was a good series so far. I'm trying to see what's next. What else? I bought a bunch of movies the other day. Have you seen Inglourious Bastards? That's not very... we watched Season 1 and... Oh, me too. Soon enough, you and I will. But, you guys can come too. You just gotta... We gotta plan time for it. I'm trying to think what else. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the task here, though. So... I'm gonna try to get this right about there-ish. Well, actually, let me put you in the center. That probably makes more sense. Put this out of the way. Gotta remember there's a camera there now. Get to work. Watch your language. Alright, so let's start with let's look at the glue again. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. Thanks for the first time chat. Common Kissing BSL. For you, you have earned a ban. Goodbye, Common Kissing BSL. Banned. Super easy. There was one like that last week. Come on my stream and tell me to pay for viewers. I have friends that would pay not to watch me. Alright. Alright, that should be good. Sweet. Anya just wants to watch you. Yay! I mean, if you guys want to. If you want to watch a film, I don't mind keeping, like, just keep it in the background. It doesn't hurt. I put too much glue on this one. Let me do this. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to get this figured out. Well, I'll be going till about 10 your guys' time, so that works out. Until you guys want to go to bed. Just keep me in the background and act like I'm there. We can also add people to this as well. So the new platform I'm using, and also thank you for the compliment. The new platform I'm using, Riverside, is going to be extremely useful when we go to do the playgrounds interviews, because then it records high quality on both ends of the people that are in the phone call, and then it's useful for right now because I'm multi-streaming. I'm also on YouTube right now, and I could have been on Instagram, but I didn't set it up correctly. I didn't really care to. So now we got this. This is what I was telling you guys about yesterday for the bookbinding stuff. So the only problem I'm having right now is that, I guess I gotta look at this one a little bit more. So it's binded together, which is good, but it didn't squeeze down as much. So I probably should have done first, because that can't have that much space. I should have squished it down more. Super Streamer. Ooh! Where's the book? Here it is. So here's what the problem's going to become. It fits perfectly right there, but look at this camera right here. It fits perfectly within the actual back and the spine. But the problem is that once I go to close it, you're going to see that problem where it's spaces between these. So this should have came all together, and then we could have bunched this out more. So I'm still learning. Let me do this real quick. I don't know if this is going to be loud. Is that loud? Also, gotta make sure the table doesn't come off. It's just laying across two different areas, so. Is this loud? Oh no. Also, some of the pages got glued together. That's not good. I'm going to do this real quick then. I'm going to put it inside of the whole thing. And I'm going to grab 2 more clamps. Well, fun fact. Thanks. Audio peaks repeatedly. Peaking audio. I don't know if it's gonna be loud. Alright. I don't have. Oh no, there they are. I was gonna say I had more. I didn't know where I put them. Literally just walked away for no reason. Also, my parents are in chat, so watch your language, Kira. Are they not? Oh, they were, I thought. Huh. They said earlier, hi, and then they weren't there. I feel like she would have said hi then, yeah. They were in chat earlier, maybe they had to go to the store or something, and so they couldn't watch. Well, you're safe for now then. But she did comment earlier, that's why I thought it was weird. Let me try to do this. What you got for the stream idea, guys? Deep fried stream. Oh yeah, that would be a good one. I think that's more of future endeavor. Would you like to explain a little bit more though? Because I have an idea what you're thinking of, but I would like to hear your guys' idea. Only peaking audio on deep fried JPEGs. Yeah, that'll keep all my neurodivergent friends available on my stream. That'll work. They'll love watching that. I can't wait for them to have a stroke trying to watch it. Sensory warning. Alright, we'll put this over here for now then. Okay. It's just me hammering. Screaming. It'll be like a, what's it called? It'll be like an Eric Andre snap moment. We'll have like a bit that I do in the middle of it. Lose my mind mode. Occasional MLG. I'll play Minecraft parkour. I wanted to play other games and stuff on this, but I realized that it's not like it doesn't fit the bill of studio. Like I was like, I actually played Buckshot Roulette this morning. And I was like, that'd be more fun. And I was like, wait, no, that's not the point of this channel. But I would want to. So, I wish. I think the artist interview will help a lot more too, because then having that will be a better deal. Like putting the artist on display. I think that'd be good. Hell yeah, that's awesome, man. It's Mike Klubeneka, I think is how you say his name. Yeah, I just trying to remember the game developer's name. I think it's Mike. He's on the I'm on the Discord with them too. I'm not like Masha where I'm good friends. I know that he comments on there. I think it's Mike Klubeneka is his name. Kubalika. I don't know. The game did really well. I enjoy it. I think good game. And I really like the multiplayer, but I do wish it was random multiplayer, like matchmaking. I'm sure it's in his mind, but yeah, he's posted in the Critical Reflex Discord as well. That's where I look at all my memes all day. They have a meme channel, and so whenever I'm not on like Instagram or other services, and I'm like trying to still get a meme fix, that's where I go. It's a good time. My lips are super chapped. It is a problem. Ooh, okay. Well, we don't have to pierce anything right now, so I can set this aside a little bit more. No! There goes to you, there goes to you. Let me kiss you before. Oh, thanks. I miss you too. Do you... I said it's a Bluetooth. I wonder if that would work. Because I was going to say you could just call on here. Because it has a call-in feature. I thought that would be really fun, is to do some kind of call-in thing with streams. But I'm not that popular yet, so... It's really loud. Thank you. I'll just take you guys with me to go get the lunch real quick. Go warm up lunch. Live stream or longer distance. OBR weekly calls. Hey! What's going on? I saw you subscribed. Is it Deshane? Who? Is it Deshane? Is that who it is? Sorry not to dox you. Am I right? Yeah! You're right! Careful with the last name. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But don't put the first name. Only your last name. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to talk to you like that. I'm sorry. I saw you subscribe. How's it going? How you been? Oh, I didn't want to say your first and last name on stream. That's what I've been trying to keep. We had a couple buddies that joined in, but my brain immediately recognized your username, so I'm sorry to Shane. Unless you're cool with it. Who do I think you are? Do I know you, or do you just kind of randomly subscribe and see this? We got a new follower that's completely real? That'd be cool. I definitely know you. I feel like you're about to text me. Shane Dawson. Alright, let's do Shane Dawson. It's me. Smith. It's you, Shane Dawson. No, it's not. Oh, man. I know. Is it... Not conspiracy. What are you guys talking about? You could also text me, but I'm pretty sure I know who it is. I just didn't want to say the first names or last names, I guess. Oh! It's Shaylee! Shaylee, it's Kira. Kira, Shaylee. I thought you were my coworker. We have a coworker named Deshane, is why. And so your thing looks like Shane. I didn't realize it said... Okay, now I feel a bit silly. Well, Kira, Shaylee, Anya, welcome to the chat. We're bookbinding today. Still working on the Shay. It took Kira a second, too. Yeah, we had a friend in the Netherlands named Deshane, and I thought it was her. I was like, oh, because the way your name is spelled is similar to her last name. That's why Kira popped it in the chat. So that's what threw me off. Officially meet via chat. What are you guys up to today? How's Noodle and Pedro? Where is the needle? I need a needle. Also, sorry. Oh, you're working. That's the best time to be doing it. Worlds colliding. It's coming to a full circle now. The past, the present, the future. Bookbinding stream. Talk about it all coming together. Come get my glasses. I actually ordered some from Warby Parker the other day again. And so these are going to be not the same anymore. Okay, I don't know what this guy is saying. I'm like listening to Greg Allen Isaacov radio. You guys have a dead moment at work then, I'm assuming? Snip. I'll be the upper for glasses and everyone jackets them. You'll see my new pair in 7 to 10 more business days. Well, actually, I got them done Wednesday, so they said 7 to 10 business days to deliver them. I don't know. Where's wax? Excuse me. Hell yeah. Is it not busy today? Hanging out at the work? I wouldn't figure on a Sunday to do that. Busy. I should put the link in chat, or have a bot that puts the link in chat to join this thing. Not yet. Everyone will come 15 minutes before close, though. That makes sense. Hell yeah. Who wouldn't, right? But you have free healthcare. You kind of already get them that way. I assume not. Actually, you probably still have to pay for them. trying to think of what. Oh, I was going to tell you what we're up to. So here's what we're doing today. I forget I have to do the introduction every time because I got to let people know what we're doing in here. So you're not just like, okay, that's really cool. He's bookbinding. I didn't figure. Fuck people that are blind. Not even normal American healthcare usually covers it either. Some vision plans are non-existent. That's why I went and paid like $500 for mine. It wasn't that much, but it felt like it. It was like 300 something. Between the pair of glasses and the sunglasses. And it's also because I got two of the same frames, but they were cheaper than if I had replaced the single pair I had already and then put sunglasses. So, whatever. What do I know? I probably should ask them about that. Would have been cheaper to... No, the discount applied to 2 frames. That's why. So what we're doing today is I have a bunch of signatures right here. You can see in the close cam a little bit better, but I've already punched the holes for them. So what I'm going to do is sew them together. I'll put them in this camera too. Maybe that helps. It's a bit dirty. I need to take the vacuum out in a minute. But I don't want to peak the audio again. You missed it earlier. I was taking a hammer to the glue binding we already had done. But we have a couple tasks I'm working on here. It's we got to make the plow, which is not today. I still have to do it. I have to finish the glue up for the other book I have behind me. This is what it's in right now. I don't know if you can really see it. I can't really show it in this one, but I got it trying to compress the spine a little bit more again because I glued it and then I forgot to compress the spine before gluing, which now is a new step for me. The funniest thing about all this, though, is I have books from the library. Oh, I need to renew my movies today or I'll get a late fee. Shoot. So I got a bunch of books to read about it, and then I just haven't been reading them. I've been instead watching YouTube essays at night to go to bed. So, but that's what we got today is I'm going to bind this together, get it all together. I'm going to make lunch in a minute. I'm not making lunch, but I have to warm up lunch, so I'll probably bring you guys in there for that. And then if I get this sewn up today by the end of the stream, we'll get to do the glue up. And then we'll go from there. So I'm here with you guys. I do like the moment we just had, though. Panda Express mukbang. No, I make a little bit of the noodles. I make a little bit whatever the side I got, and I'll just eat those. I typically don't want to do that, but because I have to still clean the house after this afternoon, after I'm done the stream, before Kira arrives, I probably shouldn't be saying that a lot. I'm not saying the date she's here. We don't know when she's here. So that is a safety bit. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're hanging out. Also, sorry I didn't text back. I did mention this to them earlier, but what's kind of funny is that I have a bad time with texting from time to time. And it's not like, oh, I don't want to talk to someone. I just genuinely won't. I'll forget. And so this stream is a perfect example of like, now I got you. You have to talk, you know, like you can tell me anything and text to me or be like, hey, I'm trying to text you about this. I'm more now just phone calls. So like if I need to talk to someone, I'll phone call them. But if it's a text, I'll treat it like an email and then I'll read it whenever I get the time. Thank you, CoffeeBot. But yeah, I've been studying my ass off. That's what I'm saying. Like it's nothing against anyone. And I know I feel bad because I've told some of my other Dutch friends too. I'm like, we'll just be like pen pals. And so I'll text them once in a blue moon about stuff or like whenever an idea comes up that I remember. Yeah, this is how I do the first one. That's right. Okay. So, but yeah. It's never anything like, I don't want to talk to someone. It's like, oh man, I should text them back. And then I'm kind of like, I'll get to it. Something you guys, some of you may not know. Tomorrow I go in for an ADHD appointment to go see if I have it. Which some people may not think I do. And I didn't think I did for the longest time, but I'm going to go do some tests and see if I was wrong or right. Because I took a bunch of, well, tomorrow's the start of the like exams and stuff, but I've been taking like anti-anxiety medication, and I've noticed on the anti-anxiety medication, I don't have any drivers. Yeah, let's go. I don't have the drive to do shit. Which is amazing for when you're like super stressed out. You're like, nah, I'm not going to do that. The problem is now I don't have anxiety as my driver for a lot of the things I need to get done in life. So I'm going to go see what the doc has to say about it and see if it is ADHD, because those of you that also know me know my family and know that they have it. So, well, 2 of my family members have it that we know of. So, yeah, pretty good. Good times. So we got this first one down. Yeah, I already know what the doc is gonna say. all right. Bert, you don't have ADHD. You got something else. Be like bipolar. Like, oh shit. That would be a rough time. I would hate that. I'd be like, dang. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know at the end of the day yet, but I do know. We'll get the stuff tomorrow. It'll be the start of tomorrow. It'll be the start of like all the shit that I have to do, and then. All right. So next signature. I can see that too. I've been really good at masking recently, though. If I do have it, I'm really good at that. At least I believe I do. When I go to the Magic Night, I'm not the one that's like, did you know Yu-Gi-Oh cards were one time? But the funny thing is, all the other kids that do that come to me and talk to me about it. And I'm like, that's really cool, man. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that. It's just, I don't know if it was like growing up and stuff, was learning that behavior of like, oh, this is not what other people do. And then like trying not to, well, like they said, masking. Playing Magic the Gathering is a symptom. Okay. No. Look, I didn't have any friends. I was making friends. I know how to play Magic. You guys leave me alone. This isn't fair. Damn, bro. Both people after me now. Anya, what the hell? Back me up, homie. Anya has left the chat. No one's here to back me up. Oh, shoot. It's not puncturing through correctly. Yeah, you guys leave him alone. I can't wait for her to... Okay, I was wondering if there was something to follow up. Be like, no, it's actually his obsession with bookbinding is not as a sign. I'm like, ooh. Bet you Kira's like trying to figure out something witty to say to come back with it. I wish I could live stream the music that I want to play, but the problem is that it's going to record it, and I can't separate the audios. Didn't you download League? No. No. I don't play League. I can't do League. I did try, and I hated it. It is so fucking bad. It is ridiculously bad. I did play a lot of Counter-Strike, though. That was another sign, I think. Counter-Strike, Minecraft. I still haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I don't know if I want to. Kira, are we going to go see the Minecraft movie? Should we go see the Minecraft movie? I don't know if we're banning McDonald's right now for the whole Palestine, Israel conflict. Yeah. I was going to say to get the Minecraft meal. That's just it. You're an indicate white American. Yeah, so the only reason why I said it was banned at that time is I just watched a video the other day that their stock market dropped tremendously after the invasion of Gaza. I say invasion. The McDonald's and Starbucks in the area, well, in Israel, was supporting the conflict. And so across the world, everyone was dropping it. And their stock market dropped well, their stock dropped, I think, like 7 billion and then 5 billion. No, it's not political. It's literally just what happened. Political would mean I take side on either one. Whether or not I eat McDonald's, I will neither confirm nor deny. But that is why it happened. This is purely informational. Political would be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Starbucks was as well because they were supporting it as well. Really, really not good things. But if you notice too, I have not gone to Starbucks since you left either, Kira. I have been making my coffee every day. But I don't drink coffee, I drink energy drinks. So not really a great ultimatum, but better than, I guess, supporting Starbucks anymore. That's why I bought the pistachio creamer as well, because they had that pistachio drink I really liked. And I was like, I'll just get the pistachio creamer. Also, they never hired me for that stuff. They don't expose me. What do you mean? We both had it. Did I dox you in some way? I'm sorry. Me thinking I'm exposing Deshane right now. Deshane I haven't texted in a minute either, so I thought that she was during the stream. Anya is making me brown sugar shaken espresso. Yes! That's the good one. No, I still have the machine here, so it'll be nice. The only problem I've noticed so far is that, oh, well, that was because we had the gift card. It wasn't like there was only, once we paid? And then that was because I wanted to get hired there, and then I found out all this stuff, and then they also told me no, like 3 different times when I was trying to do my second job again. Because I did the Papa John's there for a minute, and then I said, screw that, I'm just going to do this instead. Yeah, am I not going to make money immediately? No. Am I going to screw that? Whatever. I have a day job still, so. Yes. Where is my pliers? There. Pull the string real quick. We had Danny on here yesterday, by the way. He popped in for a little bit. He watched me till the end of the stream. He's doing good. I think he just came back from Ireland, but I don't think he just came back. But he took a trip. So, but yeah. It's good, but there's so many other options here where I'm at now that I don't really have to choose just Starbucks anymore. So that's kind of nice. Also, let alone that we did buy that 700. The Danny. Dan the man. He actually was traveling with me in Europe a lot, too. He came once a year while I was there, except for the first year, but 20... This is not doxing too much because it's in the past to me, but 23 and 24, we took trips. And then 23, we took a trip. No, he just visited me and lived with me. We did take a trip. We went to Budapest. So we went that together. And then Norway. We did a triangle trip in Norway last year in May. That was awesome. I do like that trip. And then we did a Copenhagen trip with Kira. That was fun too. I wish we had more time there. That was a good one. And then what else did we do? We did see Anya. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to dox them. But we saw Anya and Masha in Germany. I think that's a little bit ambiguous. I think that works. We went and saw them. We did like a lot of stuff. That was on the trip to go see Copenhagen. Stan, Kira, hell yeah. Let's say, how are you and Pedro at the moment? Hanging out? Did he get through the training he was talking about? Sorry, I'm trying to be a bit ambiguous about it. I don't know how much I can say about it or talk about it without being like, don't say that. I sound paranoid, I think. If you wonder why I'm... Oh, he didn't? I think you told me that in the text before, too. I just know that investigation was a pain in the ass. But, yeah, I thought it was bad for what I do. I'm fuming at him ATM, so I'll just vibe. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it gets better. I think it's something that could be overcome, I hope. I should turn the because Riverside has the join the call chat, so you can have like call-ins so people can come and talk about the chat in there. I think what I might do is turn that on for one of the streams and just have people come in. Oh, hey! Yay! She's not all-American Texas beef. And you sent me that one picture of her and Megan, I was like, holy shit. Sorry for the cursing, but gosh, she is a beast. Well, that's good that she's lost the weight. I'm sure that feels good on her joints and body too. Yeah, that'll be good for her. Let me tie this one off. You sent me the picture of her in the booties. You haven't sent jammies. She has jammies? It was just the shirt, right? I was wondering why. You texted me that, and I was like, oh my god. That poor dog. I didn't know it was your mom doing that. Your mom doing okay? She hanging in there? Alright. Let me cut this one real quick. Drink some water real quick. Put the tree on the side. Yay! Yeah, I saw her name changing on the last name. The Facebook. So I was like, hey! Oh man. Ooh. Got boiling water over here. I got water on the ground in front of the heater for the glue brushing a little bit because I find it easier while it's hot water to work on that. But yeah, that's good. What time do you guys close then? What time? I have the Dutch time on my thing. Oh, here's the picture of. Oh. Puppies! Let me forward these to Kira real quick. Yeah, she looks way better. Awesome. Little jammies. All right, let me send this to Kira. Vegan schnitzel. German things. All right, I've sent Kira the photos. We'll see for a response here soon. Oh, I didn't mean to put that one back on there. I need to tie off another string. Relax. I want to listen to something else now. I'm done listening to Greg. Greg was good. Listen to Dury. Little booties! I need to go back to manual media. I'm in love. We might don't wanna watch. To the good punch. Boots. What do you mean boots? Boots. I said it normally. It's just the ending that I get. No. But, in 17 minutes, I will start to go warm up my lunch. My life is a movie. Yeah! You don't want lunch tracking throughout the house and shit. didn't hear Greg at all. No, I can't play Greg is what I'm saying. It's he's got copyrights on it, so I don't have dual stream yet. But once I set up the dual stream audio, I can play whatever I want on here, and then when it records, it doesn't take that one. It doesn't take the music in. My life is a movie. Don't wanna watch. Oh, Shayla, you got any They didn't end up watching a movie, but do you have any suggestions for a movie, by the way? Because I couldn't think of anything earlier. And they're wanting to watch something because they were closer to bedtime area, but they're watching me now. They just have me in the background, I assume. Like I'm there. That's just the end, and then I get Paris is Burning? That sounds like... Chris is back, by the way. Hi, Chris. Shrek. If Ava was still in the chat, she would be cool with that. Ava's making pasta for their first time. I'm thinking, when you said Paris is Burning, what do you mean, hey now? I thought we saw that one. What do you mean, hey now? Explain. Elaborate. Oh, okay. I walked into that one. Hi, Chris. We got Shaylee in the chat. We got, and then the other friend still too. Get your game on, I thought. Get paid. Regret it if I ever got a tattoo. Said I'd never get a job like I ever wanted one with that attitude. Stick shift. I did this wrong. What is that? Hey guys. Oh. It's like everybody else does. Ooh, I messed up already. I gotta go back through. And also, where did I tie off to? I would never get a girlfriend or a six-pack. I smoked cigarettes. Couple extra pounds and the hottest girl in town. A little bit of me to go around. Paris Burning. It just reminds me of the one we saw during Kaboom animation that lasted like 20 hours. I was like, what is this about? And it was about Notre Dame burning down. And it was like, no! I did it wrong again! No! Stop talking so much and get back to work, Jacob. But only is just a pipe dream. Leave me alone! I don't deserve this. It's not much, but it could be the start of something good. Thank you. I did not create a new method. There is other ways to do the chain link or the binding of this stuff, but if I mess it up, I don't really want to have to redo it again. So yeah. Huh. But then why is Paris burning? if New York was where it was at. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing either, is the other thing I just realized. I don't know if that's really good quality. I know Chris and Mom are valid. We will find out while watching the movie. So you guys keeping me in the background at the moment then? Ah. Were they burning drag queens? That doesn't sound very healthy. I mean, it was that time frame, so that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's rough, bud. And then the current administration. No politics. I'll get banned. This is not, what is his name? Hassan Piker. I don't watch him, but he has it on his. But he has enough sponsorship to say whatever the hell he wants. I probably shouldn't keep the leave the stream silent. Is there a way to do multi-stream for audio? Let me look at this real quick, because I kind of feel bad not having like anything in the background. Settings, live stream. Hiya! Huh. Doesn't really have it. You go watch it soonish. You probably watch it as I go to eat, huh? You guys don't want to stick around. I mean, what time do you have to travel again the next time you do? There we go. Because Kira will come soon to the land of the free, the home of the brave. I can leave you open, but I won't be able to respond. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate it. You can check in and see if I'm doing something silly in the background. Should up the production value a lot more by doing silly things in the background. Life is a movie that I don't want to watch. Ah. Book binding. Yeah, if you guys leave in the background, I appreciate it. If I'm just hanging out, that helps with the stream stuff. Also, the followers too, because then it helps with getting to the next level of streaming. I gotta get 50 in order to get to the affiliate stuff, but then we can pay for this stuff a lot more. Which I don't think it's like a lot of money, but something. I should do. What should I do if I need some ideas. I know you guys were thinking deep fried earlier, but what should I do for the future? What are some funny stream ideas? This will also let me roll into lunch here in a second because I won't be able to show you what I'm doing in a minute. Kira, Shayla, Kirs, any ideas? You remember the kid that had pyrotechnics in the background? There we go. Got this. Oh, okay. You guys have fun. No deep fried. No. God. Love you too, by the way. So they want me to take the compression and increase the hell out of the compression of the stream, and then because you missed it earlier, I had the hammer out. I was trying to fix that stuff, but I had peaked the audio to the point where, like, yeah, I was peaking the audio entirely, to the point where like you couldn't hear shit. So she was like, "You should." Anya and her were like, "You should do this," and I'm like, "Okie dokie." But yeah, there's that idea. I don't know if I can really deep fry something that's supposed to be semi-peaceful. So there's that. Later. You're gonna leave the chat open though, right? You're gonna leave me open. You're gonna leave me on. Just leave it on a little bit. I've been muted. I no longer exist. Yeah, they're hanging out after their 5K today, just chilling. They did a 5K. Kira was 16th and Anya was 17th. And then, yeah. And then one of our other friends, Ava, joined for a minute. She was making dinner for the first time ever. Why? God bless. That is an idea. I'll give you guys that. Oh, God. What if I just deep fried ice? That's what we'll do for one of them. Science. There's got to be like, because have you seen the guy there's a kid that was playing like Fortnite or Modern Warfare, whatever like game he was playing. Whenever he got a kill, he would pause for a second. Only was oh my god, no. He would have a pyrotechnic, like just a flame in the background going off every time he got like a subscriber or whatever he got a kill. And I'm like, you know what? That actually isn't a bad idea. Like stuff like that where it's like super showboaty. I guarantee you it's not cheap, but it'd be funny. Or, can't think of anything. Like a DJ disco thing that pops off, so like the light cuts off and then a bunch of stuff just goes off whenever I get like a follower. It doesn't count if they unfollow and follow again, right? Like if it just, does it pop every time? Just sit there and spam. There we go. I don't know, I don't work here. But you are working. I was seeing if Chris knows, maybe? If Chris is still in the chat. Can you spam it? We can also test the theory right now. He follows and unfollows and then it shows. We got that going on. I was going to say, if you follow and unfollow, does it pop up every time in the center? Or is it, you do it once if you... Because I wanted to know in case if I ever like linked it to something here in the real world, like a camera or like a sound. It does, okay. So you can spam it. Let me bring that to the front too. So you can spam it. I just found out. That's concerning. So someone could just sit there and click it over and over and over. Gotcha. Well, that's fun. I didn't even think about putting YouTubes and other stuff on there too. No, the total I was gonna say stays the same. It looks like the goal at the bottom. If you unfollow it, it's still at one point treated as a follower. All right, so let me tie this one off real quick. Tighten this up. There we go. But yeah, we got that going on. Oop. Let me do this real quick then, because I need to leave it like that. I need to eat. I'm hungry. Yeah. Sweet. It does spam my email too, I just noticed. All right. Temporarily. You do what you want with that information. Doesn't hurt me. I'm gonna bring the laptop in there with me real quick. I don't want to be muted. I was walking through the house. Sorry. I don't really have a good position to put this. I'm realizing now. The kitchen is very messy. Ow! Proving my point. So just look at the ceiling. There we go. There we go. I can just make this bigger, I guess. Ah! Let me put mine top. Ah! And we'll put the alert above again. I'm making lunch now. I'm not making it though. I'm brining chicken as well. Panda Express for lunch. Oh shoot. Scan to complete. I guess we're supposed to scan that. The Factor ad? No, I wish. I want to get sponsored by Panda. Top tier dreams get sponsored by fast food chains. I don't want to be sponsored by health food guru shit. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there is a problem. Just saying, why not go for something new? I know, I do too. I've been coming back. Dollar Shave Club. Hey, you are still here. Fried rice, chow mein. But I grabbed a family pack yesterday because I have to clean the house. So yesterday I was cleaning a little bit, and then today I was cleaning. And I was like, I do not want to be cooking and screwing around in the kitchen, which I'm sure I could have just prepped one meal and made it myself. But I wanted Panda. Raid Shadow Legend. What would be okay if you had to pick a sponsor for this? What would you choose? Like most random or most fitting? Oh, I still haven't started yet. Okay. Like if you guys had to think of like a company or something that would like fit the brand of what I do or who I am, what would it be? I want to know. I was just fucking thinking about that. I shouldn't cuss, but I literally thought I was like, You know what? If I actually got diagnosed with that shit, that would actually be top tier. Like, hey, can you guys sponsor me? Oh man. I don't think I could ever live that down with the other friends too. They'd be like, what? I'm like, they just did it, man. Did they watch Autistic Streamer Jacob? They'd be like, you don't look that way. I'd be like, oh, sorry. NordVPN? I already have NordVPN, so I guess that works. The amount of, although I probably wouldn't want it for long, because I don't like their practices, but I still pay for their service somehow. Steam Deck, okay. I don't think Valve would ever sponsor anyone. I don't think it would do it. Fried rice and beef and broccoli should be a good fit, right? No. Yeah, totally. Join the military. It's a good idea, they said. Nothing will ever go wrong. Like living in the middle of fucking nowhere. No, I like it here so far. I haven't had any problems on any. Oh no, that's all the broccoli and beef. I guess it kind of counts as the whole thing. Whatever. Clean off the counter. Do they? No way. Send the link right now. No way. I don't believe this. Well, I mean, I guess they would sponsor like the esports stuff, right? Like that makes sense within the realm of what they do. There we go. Power 5. Let me Google this. What do we got? AFCT. I feel like Andrew. I mean, Andrew should stream. I'll get him in on it. Alright, what does Bing say? I wish I had chalky milk. Not that cool. And it just says they support Arch Linux, which, I mean, I could use that. It's not too hard. That okay, that one does fit a lot more. I do have an addiction right now. That is a problem. Looks like cold emails for companies. So you cold email them and then they just go, or they cold email. Okay, I was gonna say they cold email you saying, "Hey, we like your stuff," or you cold email them and they go, hell, I don't even want them to put money in it. Not the sponsor, but like, just to have the seal of approval. They're like, yeah, we like this guy. Can't get told yes or you never ask. Exactly. Let me pull up screen share real quick. Dear Valve Corporation, I am on the spectrum. I would like sponsorship. I mean, I remember, Kira's gonna laugh at me and be like, oh, whoa. I cold emailed them in high school a couple times for the game development stuff we did, and then they never got back. Granted, I think it was only Game Newell. I feel like there was a second email I sent to because they had Valve Pipeline was their thing for the time being, but I think they canceled it because they just never showed it again. They just hired the teenagers and made them actual members of the team. But that also is when they were still finishing up all the game making stuff and going straight into the Steam platform only. Which I would love to work for the Steam platform itself as a security guy, but I figured they already got enough employees like that. Let me look at their website real quick. Valve careers. Yeah. Although I don't know what I would make the VTuber. I wouldn't want it to be what's it called? The traditional method, excuse me. Sock monkey. Okay, that's funny. That would work, I guess. Technical infrastructure. We're always hiring Steam database administrator. No, I don't have SQL experience. No, that's exactly what I don't want to do. I do not want the giant knock. No. No. Fuck you guys. Get out of here. Don't say that. I have to mark my stream is for adults only. This is mostly broccoli without the beef. Like, what the fuck are they packing over here, dude? Yeah, they said that they want people with experience with SQL for that one. Software engineering, hardware, finance, data science. Maybe data science? No, that doesn't fit my thing. Business development, customer support. They always have that. Yeah, they just don't have my job right now. Network engineer, cybersecurity, related incidents. All right, I'm gonna leave this here for a second. I'll be right back. Listen to this. All right. What we got? Realize I still have to eat, so there we go. Let me. Hot. What we got? I'm gonna eat, but I don't want you guys to have to hear me eating. So I'll take this again into the other room, and then I'll just eat in there. I think I will. I don't know. It's probably really warm. Put it on the laptop. Camera off. Oh, I need to go in the room too. Oops. Wow. Meow. I gotta open the door. Oh. Ooh. Alright. There we go. There's another door! Dang it. Okay. I'll just leave that door open. Ooh. There we go. We're getting there. There we go. I'm back. All right. Gotta reactivate these cameras. There we go. Sponsorships, huh? Good. I would want Panda Express to sponsor me, personally. Them or, I think like a Vietnamese company or something. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool too. That'd be sick. I want to go back to Vietnam. That was a good time. I forgot we did that last year too. We went to Vietnam. I'm gonna do that. Hot. Eating ASMR video. I'm sorry. Okay. So, got that. I wish I didn't have my truck in the garage right now. I could show you guys the garage and figure out what we want to do with that too. The only problem with why I don't have it out there is because the heater is easier to heat up the smaller space to my mind. And the door's right here to walk right out and see outside, so I can see if someone's outside. But I have a little garage. I just don't want my truck on stream or other vehicles. Like the VI. Oh, I forgot. You don't know I shaved my head. Shave my head again. Hooray! I had an inspection a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't find a haircut place. And then I took a pair of clippers home. And I was like, all right, I'll buy some. I'll do it myself. Immediately, like, lopped off the side of my head. And I was like, okay. So I just went bald. So we'll try again next time. Yeah, good times. I don't know if it gives you PTSD from before. Oh man, I burnt my Oh man, I probably should be planning out the future of this stuff a lot more because I want to fund like the animations. Nah, not at all. But you did say something about a Fiat. Yeah, I got the Fiat from the family. I got it in my name, so it's here too. So I've been driving that as well. Driving that, and then I have my truck, but most of the Fiat. Oh, the last time you told me about it was just a flat tire. What happened? T-boned? What ended up happening? What's the story? Without PTSD, if there's PTSD, I'm sorry. We don't want to talk about it. So no story time? Oh, so I pop the. Oh my gosh. So, did it turtle it or did it just rip off the front end? Like the plastic? Like, are you still driving around? Oh man. Were you able to get another vehicle from it for your insurance? I figured. Damn, bro. I was gonna say, for the truck, I put. Maybe I'm double tapping it a bit much, but I put gap insurance right for the loan, and then the insurance company covers like 20% more of the value of what it's at right now. So it'll at least pay it off and then give me the value of the vehicle as well. But that's where I was like, ugh. Living in the Netherlands, I didn't elect for that, but I also drove POSs, so I drove a little Volkswagen Golf and then a Mitsubishi Space Wagon. The Space Wagon was my first vehicle. The Golf was my second one, and then the van got mold. But did you end up getting in our car, or you like catching a ride from friends? That makes sense. I do miss my Civic. Did I tell you that story? I don't know if Jackson's in the chat, but do you have a new Fiat or do you have a new Civic? So I got to tell you the story about Jackson and I with the. Oh, nice. Is it the one that? Did you get one like your old one, with like Jaden decided to blow the engine out of it? Because those were good cars. I'm not gonna lie. I like that car. I would have gotten one coming back here if I didn't buy a truck or get the Fiat. Hmm. Foreshadow? Well, I guess post shadow, but so the Civic sold. I sold to my dad alone, is pretty much 3 grand were cool. And that was right at the end of COVID. Because, we were splitting, but I was heading to the Netherlands. I had to get rid of it. I couldn't take it with me. I could have, but I didn't want to take the car with me. So we did that. Jackson drove it for like 2 years. Smashed the front end one of the times, but just replaced it again. No problem. Easy bodywork damage. Because he just drove into a tow hitch, so they replaced the radiator in the front end. But the second thing that happened was just recently, actually, past year. I was getting ready to come back. And barring all the stuff that is going on there, he sold it. And he didn't this is the part that I didn't understand. He sold it, but he didn't get like a car of equivalent value or something that was I don't know, decent. He traded it in for a Nissan 350Z, I think is the name of the model. I don't know if you've seen him driving around on it on his Instagram. He's got it on there. And the car has not worked ever entirely. It keeps there's so many problems with the car. And I'm like, so you traded a perfectly working Honda Civic 2016, less than 80,000 miles on it, for a 350Z with almost 120, 130, maybe more, I think. I was a little upset, and then I was like, it's not my problem. But it was funny to see him do that, because he's also admitted, he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. He's like, it hurts me. It kind of was his own learning lesson, but I did laugh at it. I was like, man, everyone thought, yeah. I was gonna say, you gotta learn the hard way. So, but he definitely is building character with that one. I was like, damn, man. Also, he went from a sedan to a coupe. So, you had your friends in the back and you hang out with them, and now no one fits in the car. So what do you do now? Learning lessons, I guess. So yeah, I did buy another car besides the truck. You got a little Ram 1500. It's really nice, but not great on gas. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're probably great on gas, or for the fact that it's economical. I agree. But where I live, driving the little Fiat I have, I'm treated like fucking trash. Sorry, language. Everyone run me off the road. I'm not even to be near them. But it's that big truck mentality. And so that's why I still have mine too. Otherwise I'd probably just be like, you know what? Eliminate the monthly payment. Which coupe was it, by the way? Also, I will admit, it's more enjoyable to drive in Europe, in my opinion. Oh, the Civic Type R. Or just a Civic Coupe. Thanks, Coffee Bot. I never really cared what I drove either in Europe. I actually preferred the beater lifestyle because it was calmer. Driving everywhere was calm. There's not obscene speed limit. And people are a lot nicer when they drive. You have your Audi drivers and your BMW drivers, but they get treated like crap too. Because everybody sees them and there's like, those guys. With the Autobahn, you just stay out of the left lane, you're fine. I only ordered one. Why are they sending me another one? Do you have any other patients that may want to try? Because imagine you have to send them back again, right? I found that annoying the other day. I went to the Warby Parker and I was like, okay, it's a full store. Although they already had to hire optometrists to come in to do my eye test. I was like, okay, so maybe they make them in-house. Maybe the lab's at the place. Nope. Make them somewhere else and ship them. And I was like, why is there a storefront then? Just try them on? Like, your whole model is sending them in the mail and trying them on. Or they maybe like Vietnam or China? Like, see, they want you to sell her 10 pairs of glasses, I think. That's what I would see. Okay. Took me 30 minutes for lunch. Time to get back to bookbinding. I gotta put my socks back up. They're bothering my legs. Oh man. Okay. Making sure the chat's not messed up on my computer. Should do is put like a monitor in here. Excuse me. I should probably make this setup a little bit more permanent than just the laptop. But I haven't rebuilt my computer yet. And since I don't game as much anymore, that's usually what I use it for. I could use it for that instead. I'll just turn it into a security server. You ever build a new computer? Because I saw you were playing Baldur's Gate. How you playing Baldur's Gate? You get a Steam Deck? That's what I ended up doing. I just play my Steam Deck most of the time. It's the easiest way to do stuff. I should go into game development again. Work with Masha. You guys need a networking engineer to program multiplayer and secure it. I'm your guy, pal. I want to listen to something else. That's how I'll get around the copyright strikes. I'll just hum and make the song out of my mouth. I'll make renditions myself. Then I'll stream it. Just acapella. That would be a good stream idea. Just acapella all the songs I want to put on stream, but I don't have the rights to, and so it doesn't get copyright striked. And it's fair use because I recreated it myself. I never get popular enough, so nobody will ever notice that I did it. Okay, another one. Another one! I'm gonna put the hole with more. Woo! Right. Book binding is so much fun. Still woozy. I need to go see him live. There's a lot of artists I want to go see. Seeing Greg a couple times this year. That'd be cool. See him next week, I think. Or the week after next. Not the Greg we know, but the Gregory Alan Isakov. No. I know. I think the last time you said, at least we mentioned it to each other, was 22, 23, I think. I know he's been touring. His stuff pops up on my Spotify, and they're like, get tickets now. And I'm like, okay. I need to get off of Spotify, man. I need to purchase all my media. I don't know why I've gotten on this kick, but I like the idea of physical media again. You're having like the physical copy versus this fucking license and streaming shit. Streaming's cool, but I'd rather stream my own stuff, like that I've purchased and stuff. I don't know. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, that's true. It'd be you, Kira, Danny, unless I told Danny to get his own, I think. I don't remember who's all on the Spotify. It was you, Danny, Mom, Chris, I think, and Hunter. And then I swapped someone for Kira. I think it was Fisher. I think Fisher was on there at one point. And I texted him, I was like, hey, I'll just add you to the Plex server I create for all this stuff. You get to stream whatever CDs or DVDs I find. I didn't do that for the movies though again, because I think that's a useful tool people don't think about. Because also I can go to the library and burn most of the CDs too, so that's what I've been trying to do is like slowly watch them and record them and then put them on my server for stuff. And then just back up the disc. Alright, another thread. I don't know. It's just all these services that stream that pisses me off because of the fact that like the amount of passwords you have to keep up with, how many streaming services have come out instead of it being consolidated to go, hey, I'm gonna go to Netflix and find what I want to watch tonight. For some reason, it's on Peacock. Okay, that's cool. Now it's on Peacock. Oh no, it's on Paramount Plus. Like, why is there so many streaming services? We've just redone TV channels. Like, why don't we just go back to satellite TV or cable TV? Like, heaven forbid that we just. It's just a regression. I don't know what's the next steps, and I do understand wanting people to get paid, but shoot, man, like, if I have to pay for 3 different streaming services that are all almost $18 a piece for like ad free. What was the difference between that and the TV again? With TiVo, with like recording still, like why not just go back to that? It seems like it's cheaper at that point. Or I purchased the thing once, and then friends that want to watch it, I say, hey, I got a loaner DVD player if you want to, and I just give them the DVD, like, watch it. And then, or, hey, I put it on my Plex server, just go on my Plex server. And it's no different than me just sharing the movie DVD. Like, I don't know, it just, I think we've progressed to the point where it's not progressing, it's regressed. And I think that digital rights management has its place in some places, but I'm tired of this, you know, them taking off a TV show or something, and I'd be like, I wanted to watch that, but now I don't have the time. Versus having the right at all times to watch what I want to watch, because it's not being taken from me. Also, if you noticed, if you ever watched Regular Show or Adventure Time on Max, they've cut out like half the jokes. Like there was the episode with Regular Show. It was the coffee bean, and he's supposed to like squeeze himself up, and it shoots out the coffee. They cut that joke entirely. I was like, what? There's a whole bit to this. They sign a contract and they do that, and not just the montage starts. They completely just cut it out of the whole thing, and I'm like, I hate that. That was funny. That was the point. And I don't know. I'm just complaining. Man shakes fist at sky. Technology these days. Actually, let me just loop around this one. Keep searching for all the best. Like, I think there's still a place for, like, say if this animation stuff does kick off for me, right? Like, get the chance to help produce an animation or two from the Netherlands or wherever, you know, comes my way for this studio. You know, it's still gonna have its place on like YouTube and stuff, but I guarantee you it's gonna stay on there for free. And if we do anything else, we're gonna release it on like Blu-ray or DVD and then have you buy the copy of it. Like you could buy the files directly if you wanted to support the show versus this, let's get on a streaming service. That just, it sucks. It doesn't make any sense. Like I think of Rooster Teeth that did theirs, and I'm like, why? You guys are all YouTube anyways. Your whole log, like your money comes from them. I get wanting your own cut, so they went to Verve or VRV, but I don't know. I think of like anime too. They gutted Funimation for Crunchyroll, and now Crunchyroll's like your only provider in America or North America in general. That unless you go buy the DVDs, you can't really watch any of the popular shows. And then they're getting rid of comments and other stuff and other predatory practices of just, I don't know, man. It bothers me a little bit. Not to get political, but what's oatmeal? Man shakes fist at sky. Change what you've done. Try what's to master. I remember certain things. I pray those lights would take me home. Dang it. I realize right now, being silent, there's no music playing except for my ears. So, oops. Let me fix that in a minute. Play some copyright-free music. Trying to get this through there. I'm just riding my bike in the Netherlands. This is still the same from earlier. Alright, I'm double knotting it this time, is why. It was taking me a second to get this double knot started on the loop. Just so that way I can not have to stress with it the entire time. Okay, I think I got the knot through. No, I did not. That's where I was finishing up. Final knot. And then oh, that was, oops. Oopsie doodle. I got some. Oh, I should have shown you that, my bad. It's a notebook right now, so what I've been doing is I've been taking, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier, but I got caught up in the jokes and stuff. My bad. Here, let me take this one. Hours made. I didn't mean to do that. So, when I was in the Netherlands, and I still get them here too, there's book covers that I found that weren't being used anymore. Well, the book was still in it, but no one's reading the book. It was like a thrift shop. What inspired the whole thing was about blanks was what they did. So they'll take old covers like this one. So we have like the clown. I don't know if it's better to see it up here too. But what I do, this is not the clown. This is Ernest Hemingway, one of his books. But this is the book cover. I do want to get into my own covers and making my own stuff and making like rebinds for certain books that people like. They do that on Etsy a lot too. But we got that one. I got this one. This one's already got the binding for the block too. got strings all over it. But this one, little cool design on the front, and then on the right camera, give you a better view of it too. So you put that in there, and then I gotta glue it to it, whatever. But I gotta take out these pieces because like this one's got old writing about an artist named Jacob, which I thought was funny. We were talking about it being like he studied underneath, I forgot his name, Rembrandt, and stuff like that. And then the last one, this is the one I'm working on right now, is this one right here. This is the other cover. So we got this one. And then if you notice right here, this box on the camera that I'm looking at right here, and this box is a box full of them. Like it's all just book covers. And then behind me, you can't see on this one. You can kind of see it on this. But I have a bunch of them I ripped up recently too. So I have a bunch of book covers. I might be better to do... I want to sell them on Etsy. So I'm trying to sell them for like maybe 10, 20 bucks a piece. They are hand bound compared to like other manufacturers. What they do is perfect binding, so they just glue it at the end and then call it a day. So mine having the hand, me having the like edge, the sewn. Like I want to get my own fly paper. I get a marble and do stuff like that. I want to make my own paper because I'm gonna run out of this soon, so I need to have my own paper laying around, which is what's on top of. Let me show you what the laptop's sitting on top of. Is that's all paper pulp. So old shreddings and stuff like that you can turn into paper again. And I did that in the Netherlands. I actually have examples of the paper. Did I bring it in here? I don't have examples of it here, I don't think, but I have my own handmade paper too. I'm working on the mixture a little bit more, so it's a little bit more tough. But ideally, yeah, it would be there. Get this out of view. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. Is putting the shell the binding, the plow, which is what I have. That's the old one. Oh, I put him up there. But this is the other one. Underneath here would be a blade. Right here would be like a little blade, and then you sit there and untighten and tighten based on the width of the book, and you can go back and forth on a plow, and then it cuts the paper to become like all these will become the same. What's it called? Like length and width, and then I can actually bind it into the book. But it's a lot of work for it. I've been on the text block kick because I kind of also been perfecting it in my way, or trying to figure out how to perfect it. So this is the method right now, just knocking this stuff out. There is an Etsy store, but it's not fully labeled yet, and I realize I've been paying for premium, so I need to cut that off. Because it gives you like feedback and shit on your products, or not feedback on your products, but like your category and stuff, and what would sell better and how to do it. But I think I don't need to be paying for that right off the bat. It's just a loss. I'm not making $10 at the moment. I'm just making nothing, so. But even when I do make $10, I've been told that a lot of people don't just subscribe to that. It's not worth the effort. This one is a bit odd. There we go. So yeah, got this going on. So this is what's going on here. Let me pull this through real quick. I think I just destroyed this one. That's okay. But yeah, so the idea is trying to make stationery entirely that is a little bit more sustainable in my mind, because for how often we use like paper and other commodities that are really easily renewable, we don't do a good job of it. Like we're now just getting to recycling paper stuff, but I don't see that very often when I'm using like copier paper and stuff. It doesn't say like recycled or sustainable or whatever. And a lot of times this stuff is easy to recycle. Like that paper right there, it has been sitting for a minute, so I do need to get into it and finish it. But it's as simple as turning it to pulp, which is getting it wet, letting it sit for a couple days, and then shredding it inside of a little like mini shredder, or not shredding it, blending it to a finer pulp. Taking that, having it fully beat to the point where it's like nice and just like a, how do I call it, like its own compound. We do that. This thing does not like going through the main page. This is so weird. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna finish this one off real quick. Let me put that underneath again. My multitasking skills are not that great. Oh! Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. You don't have to do that. You could. Oh my gosh. Really? You know what? You'll get a book. Give me your address. We'll send you a book. We'll do that way. No kidding. Thank you, Shaylee. I really appreciate that. Holy shit. Pardon my language, but holy shit. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you, Coffee Bar. I didn't know. I appreciate it. It doesn't pop up on here, sadly. It only popped up in the chat, but I needed to do the whole big thing. But, book. I was going to say, you pick out what you like from this, and we'll go from there. Where is... I was going to say, I can definitely... we can take some pictures and send them to you and see what you like. I was going to finish this one off, that's why. I was going to snip this real quick. About there. Oh, man. Gosh. There we go. Do that. What I really would like to do too is make it like a membership thing where you can subscribe and you get access to like animations. The whole thing, so the whole idea of the studio, the point is to take take animations and produce them. But the only way I thought of it, I was like, well, animations don't make money on their own by the time, typically. So it's by producing other work, like woodworking, the bookbinding right now, and other items to support that cause of like, let's get artists to be able to make stuff and live. So that will go towards that. As a reward, I would like to give you a book or be able to send you out something once it's fully bound and nice. So if you like the three we're doing right now, I can show you again. If not, I can pick one out and then bind it and show you the process. But that's what I'm doing now. And then eventually the embroidery machine too. I'm trying to get, once we finish the logo design, which actually I could probably send you a copy real quick. It clipped my my reaction to the stream. Oh, I gotta put my battery back on real quick. I almost just killed the laptop. Where is it? Oh, there's charging. Oh man. Let me fix that. Okay, I plugged back in the charger. Are you still there, by the way? Oh man, I appreciate that. That's what I was gonna say. You get to take a pic. I'll actually probably get pictures up for that stuff too. I was gonna send you what I'm looking at for the logo. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me share Discord. Gotcha. No, thank you for that. I appreciate it. But yeah, we'll look at the stuff we have then, and we can definitely get that sorted out. Let me send you this real quick too. Discord. I bought some. These are the logo designs we're working on, which I wanted to ask, which one do you think is good? That's what I was going to say. Just the background. No, sorry. Shaylee donated money for the cause, so I was like, nice. Not the cause, the company. So I'll definitely take that in and put that in there. But where was I going with this? I sent you the logos, and we're looking at. I'm thinking of 16 myself. I've given the puppy. That's what I'm saying. Like, mom likes number 10 the most, though. So I'm between 8 and 16 at the moment, or the two. And then Chris did agree the background on one of them, but I just wanted the logo to be finished. And what I want to do is I have a bag. That's what the embroidery machine's for, to come along with. Is I want to embroider the logo black and white, kind of like yin and yang style. There's a black and white version on it, but we have black hoodies and white hoodies. They're only large and extra large, I think, is the size that I got, because Joann's was going out of business. So I bought some of that up, and that was part of the deal. So when I get done with that, and which you'll probably see it on stream, the back of the hoodie will have the logo and like the vinyl, not this kind of, but like the vinyl in general. You like it as well? We just didn't want the. Me and Kira agreed too, but we didn't like the bull being angry. We wanted to like have a little bit more of like a neutral expression. But the cowboy hat on 8, yeah, with the dog, that's what I thought was cute. But the other one I've thought about, because you can kind of show it, like we want to have it animated at some point, where it's like in the beginning of a movie intro or exit, like you can have the dog animated in some way, so a dog like launching up and then whatever. So 8 or 16, I think a lot of people are pushing 8 right now. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably just do both, and what we'll end up is doing is like a vote to the like Instagram and see what's like what everyone really likes out of those two. So I probably should just do that now. I didn't realize there was a vote feature on there. Change the bull also to have a goofy expression with big eyes. That would fit a lot better. I'll tell a nuke then. They're my artist for this at the time being, so I need to text them real quick and let them know. I haven't forgot about them. Damn, bro. Wide bug eyes, that would kind of fit a lot more. Because the whole point is supposed to be goofy. Like you get the behind it, it kind of fits a lot more. I asked the nuke if it was. I have permission, because I have permission right now to kind of share it between friends and get feedback, but I didn't imagine putting it on Instagram just yet. So I'm gonna ask them for that help real quick and just a thumbs up. Also, I forgot to text them back because the other day they were at a Hank Williams IV concert, and they were wearing all the cowboy stuff, which was really cool. But they told me they smoked a joint with him, and they got paranoid. And I was like, "Are you okay?" That poor thing. They're really cool though. They were the first person I had picked in my mind because they really enjoy like American cowboy culture shit. And I was like, you fit perfect for making this logo. So they hadn't done logo design before, but they are an artist, so I figured they can have the choice to do it. I gave it to them first. I was like, hey, I'll pay you this much money, we'll do it this way. And so honestly, that's probably what that donation will go to, is the part of the artist stuff. And I'll throw the comment in with it too. Because I've been getting feedback from everyone. Like I have feedback from Mom and Chris the other day. Still on here, so I gotta publish all the stuff I gotten so far. And I think the Instagram will be a good one too. But I can definitely put that in there then. And then I think I'll just use that extra money you sent as a tip for the artist. I'll just send them the extra money. Doesn't hurt to give them money. Give them stuff. Pay them their fee and then their tip. Because they load balled themselves when they threw it to me. I was like, oh man, I expected this to be a little bit more. But I'm not going to complain. Just give you the extra money for it because you did a good job. And also, I'm picky, so I understand that I don't want them to be like, this guy has asked me to redo it like 5 times. There we go. Exactly. That's the whole point of the company, really, is like, I don't want them. Because there's so many of my friends that can do great work and do things, but it's that they're stifled by the industry. So it's like, why not just make our own industry? And I didn't mean our own industry, but make our own company and do it that way. So one piece at a time. You got to go slow with it. Employ all my friends. Start my own company. The only problem is half of them are European, so it's kind of hard to do both. You kind of got to split it down the middle. Where was I? I was on this one. Okay. So coming out of this one into this. Yeah, I did the same thing. I'm waiting for it to come out, but I funded, what's it called? It was the artist Taytime. I forgot their name off the top of my head. But it was a film about two children caught on an island. It's fictional, but it was a cute little like trailer so far. But they wanted to produce it, and they asked for like 5,000 Australian dollars. I didn't fund 5,000 Australian dollars. I gave like 100, and I got a little drawing from them. It was really cute. But I always like Tay-Time's art style because it reminds me. It's reminiscent of like Adventure Time for their characters, and then the absurdity of some of the stuff they sent. Like they have one where it's like a dog sitting smoking a cigarette, and then like an alien comes down, and is like, "The future has started yet." Whatever, da, da, da. Here, whatever it was. I gotta pull it up and I have to put it in the chat. Let me pull up YouTube real quick. And then Daytime. YouTube. There we go. This is the channel, by the way, I was talking about, so I don't look completely crazy. And then they have... it was Presents that I helped fund. Copy link. And then... where is it? Everything Will Be Okay, this one. I thought this was really cool. There we go. All right. And then if you're wondering, this will be, so Sundays will become the interview day instead of the bookbinding during that time. So I work with weareplaygrounds.nl. Or I think they just have, I think they finally bought the original, but it's playgrounds.nl is the website. And they have they host typically like 3 to 4 editions a year of either In Motion or Art Department. Kira got introduced me to this organization. But I volunteered for it originally as like a guy on the ground during one of their events. I did Art Department Eindhoven. And when I did that, I was like, man, I feel like I could do more than just walk around and like guide people. Like I can do that, and I wanted to do more with it. But I was like, you know what? Let me ask this because, or no, what was it? Oh, Maria reached out, the owner of the Discord server for it. She wanted to engage the community a little bit more on the server. She's like, we don't really have a whole lot of people on here. And I'm like, that's understandable because there's not really much going on the server. Like it gets popular during the event and then it dies. So what we ended up doing is I hosted open stage interviews, which was we took the members of the community from Playgrounds and asked them to come on Discord and I would interview them. And I did like a bunch of research and try to look into their art and stuff. In the first couple episodes, we did Kira was my first one because it was just we wanted to validate the idea first to make sure it was good, and Maria loved it. I was like, sweet. And then following that was Ava. Ava, her interview didn't record. All these would be available on the YouTube right now. Kira's is only one because I haven't I haven't cut or clipped it. So that's the whole point of me using Riverside now, FM, is to try to have a better method of capturing the interviews than me trying to record and edit and stuff. It does all that for you in house, so you don't have to redo it. So all I have to do is wait for it to finish the stream. It compiles all the data, and then it goes, here's the best clips or whatever. Here you go. Have a nice day. And then yeah, I could take that, post that to social media, keep them on all the platforms. But this next upcoming iteration, we're looking at the beginning of May to the end of May. So what we're trying to do, I believe, is, what did Maria want? Was it the beginning of May? I think she wanted it after Berlin because they're going to do their next art department soon. I don't know if they wanted it leading up to or after, or 3 and 3 is what I think we ended up doing 3 and 3 is what we agreed upon. Maria. There she is. So May is what we're starting. Oh, hey, I was talking about our interviews and stuff. How was the movie? Also, Shaylee donated. Thank you, Shaylee. She donated to the cause, to the company. We're gonna use it to pay for Anouk's art a little bit more. I could throw a bigger tip in there for him. But I was talking about the Playgrounds interviews, actually. I talked about you and me doing it, and that I'm going to use this Riverside, or I could use it for that too. I just paid for a Riverside subscription to do the interviews, which I was going to bill Playgrounds, to be honest. Be like, hey, we're going to do these interviews. Could you guys throw me like an extra $400 for the year so I can just pay for the software to use it? Well, not software, but like streaming as a service, I guess. So I'll throw it towards that so I can use this software and then have them. I'll pay Anouk the extra. I'll tell Playgrounds, hey, we're going to do this. I need you to pay for at least the tools so I can use the tools because that's free real estate, man. And then we just stream across the platforms. But I was telling her about the interview you and I did to start it off and how I've been doing it with them because you introduced me to them. We got really lucky because Maria was looking for community engagement. I started those interviews as an idea, and we just paused it since I moved, but we'd started back up again this summer, and that I need to increase the production value of this stuff. Yay! Well, we got about an hour left. Actually, less than that, 45 minutes, and then I'm going to pop off. Later! Have fun! I think Ava might come back on a little bit, too. Outside of the tour bus. Another artist I've been following that's similar to Still Woozy Shaylee is Slim Dan. I don't know if you've seen him. Slim Dan. I like his music so far. I think I'll make it up. I'm already late. Not in person. I was gonna say, have you seen him? Like listened to him before? Because he reminds me of Still Woozy to a degree with like the singer-songwriter part of it, or like it's a one-man show kind of thing. Not singer-songwriter. That's more like Ed Sheeran type shit. One of his favorite songs my favorite songs by him is Nosebleeds and what is the one playing right now in my head? Drank on Accutane. Those are pretty good songs. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. Like, what the fuck is that? Didn't mean to crush his ass. There was some kind of beetle. I was like, get out of here. So you still see the stream, or did it disappear? Is this paper for the clown book? Oh, this is for Ernest Hemingway. The glue for the clown is done. It's behind me right now. It's getting pressed down a little bit more. Let me get it down there. There you go. And you can kind of see in this one a little bit more. So the problem is that the binding, the glue did fine, but when it glued, it was bigger than the spine needed to be. So I had to squish it down a little bit more. Thank you. I appreciate it. I got that one working. This one I might not be able to finish before the end of the 4 hours. I've been streaming for about 4 hours on the weekends now, is what I want to do, and then yeah, so 4 hours streaming on the weekends, Saturday. Yeah, I'm at 252, 253. Yeah, is what it's showing. I mean, we did technically start at 10. 10:10, I think, is when I started. So I was a little late to the stream, but I think it was because I was screwing around with Riverside. Every time I say it, I think of the hometown Riverside, so it makes me laugh a little bit. That's why I like the. You've seen the software. But what was I going to say? Did I chat? Let me put this bigger. I didn't even see if there's like a chat on YouTube or something. Yeah, no one really. Okay. Is it even streaming on there anymore? Okay, it still is. There we go. Okay. Put it back over here. No! The great flood of 2025. Man, for how long this takes for me to get through this stuff, ah. That is true. Probably gotta look at that too. Make sure they're okay. What am I looking for? Wake up. Someone else's dream, smile. Think. Okay. Come around this one. So if you're curious what it looks like, because I don't have a front-facing camera, that'd probably be the best case scenario. What am I going to just put this one? That would have been better this entire time. You can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get it to go right here, because then you can actually see what I'm doing. The amount of webcams I have is crazy, but that weather is just finally over for the week. I was just wondering. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say all the tornadoes and stuff. It started the beginning. We just had the stream Sunday last week, and it was like going crazy. And then you'll come and visit, and it'll just be fucking cold. You guys are like, yeah, oh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold? I'm like, it's cold and windy here, man. I don't know why, but it is. Whew. Yeah, I'd keep the stream going longer, but I thought would be, it's now 3 hour mark, I guess. I have to call it because I have to still clean the house, and I still have to study today for my 2 certifications. Can't believe that happened. I didn't know that credentialing opportunity would go that fast. They usually take like 2 months to even fund anything, and then this time it was done in like a week. I was like, what the hell? I'm happy it's that way now, but it's funny to have your expectations smashed. So now I'm studying for iOS and Mac OS. Well, Mac and iOS, because Mac OS is part of that too. Forensics and incident response. Identifying logs, seeing identifiers of intrusion if like your phone got hacked and stuff. And finding data that's a bit scary that your phone tracks on you, at least iPhones. I can do it for Android as well. There's an option for that, but it usually falls underneath Linux a little bit more. So I can take that course. And then I'm also taking cyber threat intelligence, which is like that was my original idea at one point to do for streaming and for not doing Studio Launchpad, but I figured I should have my professional and my home life a little bit more separated to that degree, so I'm not like always working that way. This stuff's a little bit more relaxing. It's a little bit more relaxing. It's a little less like IT nerd stuff too, so it keeps me occupied. But I am ready to get out of the government and work for a government contract. Talking to some of my buddies about how much they make getting out without not having their master's degree and bachelor's and certifications like I do. They made a lot of money. And I'm like, damn, I want to make that much money. So what I would end up doing is paying off a house, paying off all the debts, which I don't really have a whole lot, but you know what I mean, like pay off your car, pay off your house, and then put the rest into the company so we can start producing animations and stuff. And then bookbinding, paying for people to work for bookbinding stuff. Because to me, that's sick. Why would you not want to do that? There's just no obscene amount of money not to do, like to build the next tools with. It'd be a waste of capital. To not try to provide more jobs and other things and quality of life updates for people. Autism speaks. uh, that was a good sponsor. Summertime, I don't want to go back home. Feel more in control. It still feels the same. I will in hindsight for now. Coffee! Thank you, Coffee Butt. Ow! Made in Taiwan. hardworking. I need to put it, before I glue it, I have to do, I won't be able to finish today, sick. What I'm going to do today though is I'm going to put it into the vise. It would be a book binding press, but just a bunch of other pieces. Okay, why is it doing this? Why are you doing this? So that way the spine compresses a little bit more tomorrow. Well, until Wednesday. Wednesday will be the next stream. To understand. Yeah. I just broke my finger. Owie. I'm going to tie this one off. Oh, that was a good pop. With my wax. Wax the 9. Okay. eepy. I'm not tired. I slept plenty last night. Actually, after the stream yesterday, I went to the bathroom after coming back with lunch because I got Panda Express like I wanted to. I went to the bathroom, then I came back to the bed, and I just fell asleep on the couch or on the bed for like 3 hours. So I woke up at 7, and I was like, oh. That's why I said it. I'm not tired. It's just like I sleep. Like last night I went to bed at 10. Okay, I guess that's probably why. Went to bed at 10, I woke up at like 6-ish, and I didn't go back to sleep. I just kind of like tossed around in bed. I woke up and called Kieran, Anya. Shit, why is it always towards the end of the stream, too? It's that afternoon crash. The funniest part about yesterday, too, is I had a cup of coffee. I made myself another espresso, and I was like... I was just dozing off. Yeah, I said I was talking about you guys this morning. It wasn't your fault. I didn't say that. I said that I woke up and called you guys to see how your race went. You guys finished the movie? Was it good? Hell yeah. Paris is Burning, right? Is the title? Peak cultural history. The Bowling of Columbine. Bowling for Columbine equivalent. I gotta watch that one. I bought that the other day. Bought a bunch of movies at Goodwill. Some good times. So why was Paris burning? I want to know. Why was Paris burning? It was set in New York. You gonna elaborate why Paris is burning, or you just... I want to know. Why was Paris burning? Or are you typing up the idea? Drag queens... Oh, sorry. Drag queens wanted to bring the art form to Paris because they've seen some influenced by Vogue. Vogue as in the magazine? So drag was an American art form at one point, or has it always been that it's the idea of cross-dressing, but then drag becoming this own thing? But drag doesn't have to be men, I'm just saying in general. Because, I mean, like, Chaperone does drag. Just so we be clear, I don't really listen to Chaperone that much, but I am aware. That's why the dance is called voguing. Oh. It's in vogue. There we go. Important cultural piece It's like Ezra's cowboy film. We gotta watch that eventually too. We'll produce it in the next film by them. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. So was it racism that was mostly driving the like Stonewall riots? Does it mention the Stonewall riots at all and talk about that a lot? That would be my next guess for this movie, and talking about how like they attacked it and stuff. Oh, really? No. I just said New York. That's why I was like, I'm surprised that wasn't a mention for it, like talking about how targeted it was. Oh, okay. More you know. Talk about RuPaul. It's very fitting that you guys watch that, considering that safe space show, drag space, whatever the name of our chat is. The AIDS crisis a bit, but it was more about the art form itself. I figured that's where it was in the 80s. Ah. But it is fitting that you guys watched it, and then you have the, RuPaul is what you guys watched before. Yeah, Drag Race Space Space. Very awesome chat name. I miss Eva. I miss going to the store there. Did they ever talk about how drag delineates itself from like being identified as cross-dressing or it being like the art form itself? Like what are the usual like what defines it more than anything else? Oh, this is the final signature. Okay, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I don't figure you guys do. You're about to go to bed too. The good news is the stream is almost over. And the good news is we got this book bound. It's not fully bound, but you know what I mean. Like we got the text block bound. All right, let me tie it off. Alright. This is a lot of string, so I'm going to try to keep it close. Maybe I can use that to start the next book. Alright. This is what we have so far. Let me do this. Oh, really? Throwing shade comes from there. Because it's supposed to be like spotlight and shade and scene or whatever. Get all these out real quick. Trying to get these to stick out a little bit more because I'll have to trim them here in a little bit. Not a little bit, I'll trim them the next time we do this. Oh, I give me the tea. Is that how they said it in the film? Like British people? And then the Americans are like, give me the tea! Throwing it in the harbor. Alright. Okay, well I tried. Okay, what we got? The gluing is not today, because I learned from the last one, you shouldn't glue it immediately. compress it before you glue it. And that's because I watched this one. I did it wrong. So this one might have to be rebound. If you can see on this side, it's kind of already screwed a little bit, so what we'll do is put this with the clown. Okay, I guess. That's better. Okay. Has nothing to do with British people. Huh. Well, now I know that. British people. I didn't even need the hot water today for the glue. Womp womp. So, peeking the audio real quick. Gonna stick it like this because I need to bind the spine down. So, I don't know if you guys can see from that camera. I'm actually going to use that as my reference real quick. Where's the glue? It goes up there. So typically if I had a book press, I would just have it push down more, but we're going to use clamps for this instead. So make sure it's straight on. Nope, I just jolted it. Dang it. This is the only way the book fits in there too, is why. So lift up, squeeze. I need to go renew my library books, I just realized again. So I need to go online and see if they'll do that. If not, I gotta go to the library because they close in like another 2 hours. Alright. Sustainability, next one on the back too. There we go. So now we got a sandwich. There we go. All right, my hands hurt now. Did it too tight, but that's good. So that'll compress. Hopefully I can come in here over the next couple days and just squeeze these two in the front, and then that should help it fit in the spine better. But that's all we got today. So, brother, I just sent you back over. Yeah, you better stay by the door. There's a little bug in here. I don't mind him living in here. It's fine. But he came over here earlier on the thing, and I took my pliers a little bit and just like picked him up by his tail, and he doesn't want to stay on this side. It's his corner. That's his side of the house. All right, drink some water. Love you too, Mom. I'm going to hop off here in a little bit, so enjoy your shower. Have a good time. The rest of everyone, I got to write down what I'm doing for the next time. Chris did mention that I need to finish the plow, so I do need to come up with the plans for it. So let's happen. Glue the clown. Might have to redo it. I don't know. I'll just knock this out real quick. Pew, pew. So Hemingway, we did that. So glue. You can't really see it from that angle. I realize now too, but just for me to write. Glue Hemingway together. We'll do that. By the way, next stream is Wednesday night. My European friends, you guys will be asleep, so not really an option for you guys, I guess. The next stream for you guys would be Saturday of next week, which featuring Kira. Hopefully, Kira will join us because Kira will be here during that time frame. So I'll do the stream Wednesday night, binding wise. See if we can get her on stream too. Please. Please. Are you still there? Still alive? Yay! Yeah, I was gonna say we'll be doing that, and then I'll probably work on the what's it called? Paper making in the plow. So let's make some paper next one Wednesday. because I think that'll break up the monotony a little bit. So, no, it'll be Saturday, not Wednesday. You don't have to join me Wednesday. I'm gonna wait until you're a little bit more ahead. Yeah, Sleepy Kira. Well, because when we stream will be about your bedtime, so you could jump on for a little bit, be jet lagged, go to sleep after in the middle of the stream, and then I'll be like, okay. We'll figure it out, but we'll make paper Wednesday. This is my running list I've been keeping, just for the audience to see. This is my running list for the stuff. I want to do website design. Yeah, one cam will be Snooze Cam. I'll invite her to the stream on Riverside, and she'll just do her stuff. Maybe we get her to do the streaming art, and I'll stream the book binding. We'll be on opposite sides of the house. We should have the logo done, hopefully by then too, so we can start working on the embroidery stuff. Yeah, Kira will be the only one taking a nap. But yeah, that's all I got for this time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Shaylee, again for the donation. I really appreciate it. This is going to go towards making that stuff, and I will get your address so I can send you out something once we get some of this finished up as a thank you and as a reward as well, because I got to set those up still. But I will get with Anouk. Settle the embroidered logos. I should do that too on here. So I'll post it on Instagram if I get permission from Anouk. We'll put it to a vote, the master vote of all. And yeah, but otherwise, enjoy your guys' week. Have a good time. I'll see some of you on Wednesday. If not, I'll see some of you guys on Saturday and Sunday. I'm here from, all right, let's look. Amsterdam time, it's about 6 to 10 p.m. And then American time, I'm online from 10 to 2 p.m. So, love you too. See you guys next time. See you later. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll do it again next time. I'll have an outro that's really cool eventually. We'll get there. All right, later.